All right, before we get into critiques and our results, you'll need this. All right. I want to hear from each of you two things. One, tell me why you should win Project Drag Round 3, and tell me who you think should go home and why. Starting with Twiggy, why do you think you should win Project Drag Round 3?
I think that I should win because I've been doing this shit for 6 years, and even though it may not look like it, I look more like a She-Hulk than any of these bitches up here at the beginning. So, I've been pushing myself, and this competition definitely showed me that I can be a better drag queen and nothing ever stops. It always is keep on, keeping on. Come on.
And who do you think should go home and why?
I love all these girls individually. All y'all are my bitches. I've grown very, very accustomed to everyone. I love you, Lucky Madison, and I think that you're a great performer, and bitch, you can turn this shit out because I cannot dance for shit. But if I had to pick, you would be it. That's not shady. She told me. She wanted me to say that.
Okay. I respect that. Pass the mic. Lucky, same question. Why do you think you should win Project Drag Round 3?
I think I should win Project Drag Round 3 because you've seen every sort of entertainment from me, and you could expect more. I can sing, I can dance, I can act, I can give you entertainment, and that's what it's all about. It's to put on a motherfucking show, right? So you can expect nonetheless from me.
And who do you think should go home and why?
Well, out of the 5 of us, I do believe that Twiggy should go home. Just because I love her dearly as a person, as a performer, but I don't really think she should be in the top 4 or 3 with the rest of us.
Okay, we respect that. Smooches, same question.
Hi.
Hi. Why should you win Project Drag Round 3?
Because I'm the best one up here. I mean, I give face, body, entertainment, all of it. I mean, I'm the most versatile of all the performers up here. Every week I've pushed myself further and done more. It hasn't always hit, but when it hit, it hit. And I feel like I'm the only one who can keep up with all the Drag Race girls and be better. Hi, Morgan.
And, oh, shade. And
kill me.
Who do you think should go home tonight and why?
If I had to say, and it's gonna sound so shady, I think, honestly, I would say Mayday. She's a really good performer, and I love her, but I don't see her as polished as the rest of us. Not saying that all of us are, you know, top polished or whatever, but I just see that there's still a lot of learning compared to the rest of us, but I still love her.
Perfect. Mayday, same questions. Why should you win Project Drag Round 3?
I feel like I should win Project Drag Round 3 because I feel like I've worked really hard every single challenge. I like to consider myself the underdog because, I mean, I've been talked about since day 1. So, I mean, to me it was just proving myself wrong, like, oh, you don't do this. I proved you wrong. You know, you don't do your own face. I proved you wrong. Did I not? I did my face tonight. Thank you. I worked really, really hard. 1 year in drag. I mean, I'm still learning, but at the end of the day, I feel like I can be a showgirl. Like, I have what it takes to be a showgirl, to consider myself like all the showgirls in Micky's. And who I think should go home is Latavia, because she has, I feel like throughout the whole competition, I've been competing with her. Like she won, and then I won. I'm like, she won, so like, I need to win again. You know, it's always for me. It was like a competition, but I just feel like she was the biggest competitor. So take her out, and then that way, you know.
Okay. And last but not least, Dakota D'Vil. Same question. Why do you think you should win Project Drag Round 3?
Well, Tony, I am going to win Project Drag Round 3. Because I'm professional, I'm versatile. Not that kind of versatile. And I've honestly been working my ass off since day one. I've been pushed against my comfort zone the whole time. And the first time I've ever performed when the curtains opened for me was here, and I don't intend on letting that go.
And of course, the last question. Who do you think should go home and why?
Honestly, send all these fucking bitches home. I love you, but bye. Do I have to say one person?
Yes.
Mayday, get the fuck out.
Okay. that sounded very detox of you. All right, thank you very much. Now we're gonna go through some critiques, and we are going to start with Twiggy. Twiggy. So the first thing I noticed is that out of everyone, I feel like you didn't really change the garment as much as I would have liked you to. This dress was the dress. There's just been some cuts, and now a wrap and a belt. And I feel like you could have done more with this. I wanted to see something completely different other than the dress. Your performance was very Twiggy. You know, there are times when you come out here and you feel like the audience is just not feeling it, but you don't have to yell at them and say, "Come on, bitches, feel me," because then you know they're not going to. You just come out here and you do you. That's when you just perform for yourself. And if they like it, whatever. If they do, whatever. But you just perform for you. But overall, it was okay. I feel like you could have done much more with the dress that you had, though. Okay? But your face is beat, though. The beat face, though. All right. Next up is Lucky Madison, and I'm gonna hand this over. They got lipstick on it, girl. Hand this over to my lovely, lovely, very Elsa-looking, letting it all go.
Thank you.
Raven.
Bitch, you need to let it go. Hey, Lucky. First of all, I remember those two dresses. That was a full denim, like, giddy up and go dress, and the one you used the fringe for, fucking Paulo gave to me, bitch. Do you remember that shit? Don't be mad, girl. Yes, go on. Okay. Now, one thing I am happy about is you lost them flip-flops with a heel on them this week. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Jeffrey Campbell shoes. I'm not. But I am happy that you're wearing a different type of shoe this week. Now, what I also loved is you incorporated the reading that you read online against all these other bitches in your fucking performance, which was fucking hilarious. You guys can clap a little more for this house. And I love that you took two dresses and you completely changed them. Like, they were completely changed. One only thing I have to say about your makeup is it looks a little 5 o'clocky over here. Just a little bit. But other than that, you look beautiful. And I love the fucking dress. I love it. Give it up for Lucky Madison.
Lucky Madison.
Yes, go on.
And next up is Miss Smooches Galore. Yes, Miss Smooches. And I'm going to turn it over to our special guest judge in the house, Mr. Walter Mendez. Hi, Walter.
Hi. Hi, Miss Smooches. I loved your unveil. It was very sexy. You were giving me body, silhouette. Your face is on point. I loved everything about your look. The only thing that killed me inside was when your dress started ripping from the back. And the more you performed, it kept ripping bigger and bigger, but you still turned it out. I loved everything about the performance. I wish you would have given me a little bit more. I felt like you were holding back. But, but other than that, you did a great job.
Awesome, all right. Yeah. Bitch used every dress she had. She did. All right, next up is Mayday. right, thank you for stabbing the disco ball with your thing. Overall, I thought that you had a great use of the dresses. We were able to point out where everything came from. You always give a great performance. You're always 100% in your performance and committed to the character and what you present. The issue that we have is the long-standing issue of the makeup. We're not quite sure if throughout this whole competition you have been the one that has been painting your face. Today we saw a lot of things wrong where before we always thought you came out beat for the gods. Tonight, not so much. There were a lot of mistakes and it looked a little greasy. Not ashy, but a little greasy. And you haven't had that look before. So that's the biggest question we have right now, is the makeup. But overall, great job. Great job.
But I have one question. Did you paint that shit on the front of that? Yeah. Who painted that?
Your drag mother?
I love it. I love it. It's like a velvet painting.
It is. You know, I should get a shirt with you on it.
No.
Okay, good.
That don't sell.
I thought it was a bad idea when I said it out loud. All right, next up we have Miss Dakota D'Vil. And I'm gonna turn it over to Raven.
Okay, I love that you brought that ass back. The mask and them hits. Now, one thing I will say is you should wear maybe one more pair of tights and a pair of fishnet just to cover up that line. Now, other than that, I think you and Smooches used the most dresses. You used all 5? Okay, I was looking and I was telling him, oh bitch, the fringe on the end of her shawl is, you know, from this dress. And that, like, and you did Stevie Nicks, bitch. I can't. I mean, what the fuck? Now, and I also love Mayday's mix. I love Smooches' mix. Whatever you did, fucking Lucky Madison. What was it? I told you, bitch. See, I said it was the Angry Inch, and he said, no, girl, no.
No, I didn't say no. I said, I don't know.
Minaj. And yeah, and of course I love both. Okay, but I loved, it was a very fun show actually, but I thought that the utilization of a lot of the dresses was between you and Smooches. Smooches, you came out, I thought, this bitch took all them dresses, threw them over her head, and said, I'm just gonna stand here and do this shit. And then you came out and you used a bunch of them in different ways, so it was very lovely. And are you wearing contacts tonight? Your eyes look very dark and drunken. Have you been drinking?
I've been drinking.
You should, girl. It's fun. You might walk a little better in those heels. That's a re, girl. Get your jawbreaker. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn this microphone back over to Tony.
This bitch has been drinking. She's been drinking.
Yes. I've been in drag since 10 a.m., motherfucker. I deserve to drink.
You do. You do.